Hi, Martin Radnan here with the next instalment in the basic Microsoft Word Level 2 course. We're now up to Lesson 5, Healthy Diet. In this lesson we're going to cover basic title formatting, paragraph spacing, format painter, centering, tab stops, font formatting, bullet points, header and footer, changing margins, and inserting clip art. So let's head to the ict4ocr.com/ECDL site. Navigate to the Word lessons and then Lesson 5, Healthy Diet. Now let's download the text for editing and the instructions. So first, insert your name in the header. So, insert, header, and then select blank. Make sure you have the header and footer tab selected, and from the insert section, select document info, and then author. Then close header and footer. Next, change the font of the entire document to Tahoma size 12. So, Ctrl A to select all the text, and from the Home tab, change the font to Tahoma and the size to 12. Click away to deselect the text. Next, number 3. Change the font of the title, A Balanced Diet, to size 16, red and bold. So select the text A Balanced Diet, change it to size 16, bold, and for the font colour, select red. Now instruction 4 also relates to the title, and this time we're going to change the case of the title so that it's capitalise each word. So how do we do that? First of all, select the text, which we have done, and from the Home tab, within the font selection, select the Change Case button. And from here, select Capitalise each word. Now that we've sorted out the formatting for the title, we want to use precisely the same formatting for the other titles, which are Fruit and Vegetables and Fats. To do this, we're going to use the Format Painter button, which is the one up here. So, select the text that has the source formatting that you wish to copy, which is currently selected anyway. Press the Format Painter button. Then, as you move the cursor, look how it's changed when you hover over text. Now left-click to anchor one end of the words you wish this formatting to be applied. Keep the left mouse pressed as you roll the mouse to the other end of the required selection. Then lift your finger from the left mouse button. The formatting has been copied. Now let's do the same for the third title. We already have Fruit and Vegetables selected, so select the Format Painter, and now apply this to the word Fats. In the section of the letter under the heading of A Balanced Diet, 4th row down, you'll find the words Try to Eat. These want to be emboldened, so select the text and press the bold button. Now we're up to instruction 7. We want to select the entire text and add space after paragraph. So to select the entire text, it's Ctrl A, and then from the Home tab, in the paragraph section, you'll find the line and paragraph spacing button. Click on that, and then select Add Space After Paragraph. Then click away to deselect. Now let's select the 6 lines after Try to Eat, and we're going to set a tick style or check style bullet. So in the paragraph section, again from the Home tab, select the down arrow just by the bullets button and then select a tick. While we have this text selected, click on the Online and Paragraph Spacing button and remove space after paragraph. Let's now scroll down, and within the Fruit and Vegetables section, if we look for the words "for example," the next 4 lines that start 4 broccoli florets down to 7 to 8 strawberries, and this time we want to set a square bullet. So again, select the relevant text as we have done, and then the down arrow next to the bullets button, and this time find a square bullet. As before, for this section we want to also remove space after paragraph. So in the paragraph section, line and paragraph spacing, remove space after paragraph. We're now up to instruction 10. Select the 4 lines after "So to help keep your heart healthy." So let's scroll down, this is in the Fats section. We want to select the 4 lines beneath "So to help keep your heart healthy." We wish to set these as a numbered list. So make sure the relevant text is selected, and then press the down arrow just next to the numbered list button, which again is in the paragraph section. Select one of the numbered options, and then again remove space after paragraph. So head for the line and paragraph spacing button, press the down arrow next to it, and remove space after paragraph. Click away to deselect. We now want to change the margins of the whole document to narrow. So this time select the Layout tab, Margins, and Narrow. This will reduce the size of the margins and provide more space on the page for text. Let's scroll to the top. Instruction 12 asks us to add an image at the top right of the page representing a healthy heart, and then we're going to resize it to a height of 2 centimeters. We're going to put the image about here, and to get hold of the image, head for the Insert tab, and within the Illustrations section, select Pictures. This will allow you to either go online and download an image, or alternatively to obtain one that's already saved on your computer. I've saved one on my computer, so I'm navigating to it, and here it is. Let's insert it, and we'll find that it's a bit large right now, so let's resize it. Select the image and go for the Picture Format tab and change the height, that's within the size section, to 2 centimeters. Then select the image and drag it to the desired position. Next, instruction 13. Now let's use Find and Replace to change the word portion to measure. So select at the beginning of the text. From the Home tab, in the Editing section, select Replace. What do we want to find? The word portion. And what do we want to replace it with? Measure. Then select Replace All. We're informed that 3 changes were made, so now close the message and then close the Find and Replace dialog box. Next, at the bottom of the document, we're going to add a table. So let's scroll down to the bottom of the letter. Select where we want to start the table, and then from the Insert tab, select Table. We want it to be 3 columns by 5 rows. And now that the table has been inserted, let's enter the data. Instruction 15 asks us to ensure the table has borders. Well, my table now has borders, but just in case yours doesn't, let's show you how to do that. We want to select the entire table, then find the down arrow next to the Borders button, and from Borders and Shading, I can be very specific about the borders that I wish to apply. So let's just deal with the outside border. I want it to be a straight line. I want it to be red. And I would like the thickness to be 1.5 point. Select Box just to apply this to the outer borders. Press OK. Now I wish to deal with the internal borders. So select the table again. This time from the Borders drop-down, Borders and Shading. This time I want to use a thinner border, so I'm going to go for 0.5 point. And I want to apply it to any internal vertical lines and also any horizontal internal lines. At that point, press OK. And now we have the table with red borders, but it's a thicker border around the outside and a thinner border on the inside. Next, let's use the print preview to check that the document actually fits on one page. Which it doesn't. Okay, so let's go back and see if we can make any changes to save space. So let's select the words "try to eat" and let's remove the space after this paragraph. Let's do the same after "a measure is about a handful," for example. And let's also do this for "so to help keep your heart healthy." Okay, we're nearly there. Perhaps the other change we can make is the heights of the rows in the table. So select the table, right-click, Table Properties, Row, specify the height as 0.6 centimeters, and to ensure the row height is exactly that. Then press OK. We're so nearly there, we have all the text and the table on one page, but we wish to get rid of the blank line that appears on page 2. So select at the end of it, and then press backspace. Once we're finally happy, let's print it out as we did in the last lesson. So let's print it out to the XPS document writer. And we'll give it the name Healthy Diet Task. And then press Save. So let's have a look at the printout. And here it is. Okay, so for the purposes of the word guide that you're currently putting together, let's identify what are the extra skills that we've learnt in this particular lesson. We've covered basic title formatting, paragraph spacing, use of the format painter, centering, tab stops, font formatting, bullet points, header and footer, changing margins, and inserting clip art. Spell check we'll deal with another time. So now that we've finished this part of the lesson, the rest of it is dedicated to you adding those particular sections to your guide for Word. Okay, I hope this is making sense. I hope you're finding it's building up your skills. And I look forward to seeing you next time when we're going to discuss features such as drop cap, paragraph marks, deleting text, page breaks, page numbers, cutting and pasting text, and use of the word count feature. Okay, I look forward to seeing you then.